Hey there, I've beaten Child of Light couple of days back. Well, I think it is the most inoffensive game I've ever played, one of the most in any case. By which I mean it is quite forgettable. It is not bad by any stretch, every mechanic in the game works fine and it is totally in place, making it bland. It is funny really how a bad game will be remembered forever. Fucking ET for that Atari 2600 is 32 years old and people still know it's bad. Well, Shadow of Light being an okay game will be forgotten as soon as it leaves the Steam front page, just because there is nothing unique about it. It is a fairy tale essentially, and we all know how they go. Good king that does nothing, evil queen, victimized princess that defeats evil in the end, and a bit of magical creatures in the mix. You don't even need dialogue to understand what's going on, since it is all painfully obvious. But you listen to it anyway, like a kid stuck in a bed listening to a fairy tale that your dad made up because he thinks he's creative and can do better than any book. Judging by the quality of dialogue, it is exactly the case, by the way. All of it consists of pretty bad rhyming. Most of the time I had to concentrate really hard to even get into the flow of it and find words that rhyme. Some of it is psychotically hilarious though. My favorite pieces are "What's inside? Homicide." And before we go outside, some things there are still alive. They sound like they should be a part of an Omen movie, read in a creepy child voice while he cuts his mate guts out or something, but I digress. The combat is inoffensive as everything else, as you might imagine. It is supposed to be reminiscent of old school RPGs, like Final Fantasy, the good ones. But it reminded me of Pokemon more than anything else. Your characters progress linearly, and the leveling up process is as tedious as it can get. At the same time, without any equipment system whatsoever, the only thing you can do is to apply elements to your attacks. So water counters fire, fire counters earth, lightning counters water, and light counters dark. Basically Pokemon. And like Pokemon, you can change creatures during battle, but instead of one you can have two at a time. Unlike Pokemon, however, I can't remember a single name of any of my allies, only nicknames I gave them, like Mighty Mouse and Suicidal Clown. Probably because unlike any old school RPG, Child of Light is incredibly short, that doesn't allow any kind of detailed characterization for this amount of characters. I managed to beat the game in 7 hours. Hell, Half Minute Hero The Second Coming took me 13. Overall, I guess the game was made for the short attention span kids of today. That may explain its length, and if I had a little offspring with his teeth deep into my spine, I would probably play Child of Light with him, her, it. Maybe I'll let it control the little knobby thing and smack it every time it fails at healing my characters or slowing down enemies. That counts as quality time with kids, right? Actually, that's a great idea. If your wife is nagging you for playing video games too much and not spending enough time with your kid, get Child of Light! You get to play something that works, and your kid can move a mouse in the meantime, entertaining itself with moving dots and flickering lights like a curious little doggy chasing a laser pointer. So, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. The name is GrrrVahrrr, and I shall see you from within my next video.